Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I feel so honored to be in the presence of greatness, Your Excellencies. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm speaking on the subject leadership, capped intellectual discourse. I hope you enjoy it. My mom wanted me to be a doctor, even though she called me Osofo, the pastor. My dad, on the other hand, bought me my first football boots and said, "Son, follow your dreams, finish your schooling, after which you can play football with a degree." But to what degree can we all agree? We know this is Africa. But thanks to Saudi Arabia, we are in the new football age. And the goal here is to be successful. Even though I enjoyed all these things, all I really wanted was to be a leader. Work in the UN, go holidays on the weekend, buy mama a big weekend, have enough to help the weekend. They say gray hair equals wisdom and baldness scholars. For obvious reasons, I chose Kofi Annan. I call him the Great Gray. So I rolled and modeled him behind my gates as I projected in making the bills at the gate. All in one mind, I knew it wasn't by might. I don't know how many in this generation still use our African leaders and heroes as screensavers. Is it that they are not serving or wealth saving? I know some are behind the scenes while others keep appearing on our screens, all for the common good. To see His Excellency, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, carry 33 million people on his shoulder, oh Jehovah, amidst a pandemic, erasing all national panic. This kind of leadership I call Golda. This kind of ladder I will climb when I get older. I stand tall in the palms of the gentle giant, His Excellency, former President John Agyekum Kufuor. He gave us so much to eat and enough to save our pockets. His health was so excellent. I call him the economic strategist. So much stability He gave us. I call you the Usain Bolt of Africa. 5 times you ran, 5 times you rose, breaking records and setting the pace for an all-inclusive governance. You are what we look up to keep the spirit of Africa persistent. Hikendi in Swahili, you never go away. He never goes away. That is your name. That is your name, His Excellency Hikendi Hichilema. It feels good to know that we still have leaders and African heroes to look up to as young people. But I don't know if this generation is confused or you are confused of who we are, picking role models with dukes and likes, left in queues, filling all our queues, no use of the new substance abuse. Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't know if this generation is lost in our virtual lives because we seem to be lost and looking up to our virtual lives. I don't know if we could open our eyes, for out of vision comes the mission. The inclusion is always in the purpose. If my eyes will sight today's view and call it an excite, then where I stand today feels exactly like a step into Dr. Nkrumah's dream of a united Africa, where the stretch of the north are just cardinal points of a vast land, where the right and the young are not just air transport inventors or calculators far from wrong, but where freedom indeed is bought with justice. I'm not here to juggle words to brew your intellectual humor, but I'm here to have an intercongregational bloomer, where crowns and gowns are transited into bright ideas, producing generational thinkers, well-defined clinkers, mixed with the masses to form a solid foundation. Let's call this a situational discourse. Leadership can be a little difficult to define when it's divine. Temperaments may vary the style or design, especially when it's politically intertwined. But if we could all rally with Suli's concept of idea equals leadership and Oxford's definition as an action of leading a group of people to follow to a commonwealth, then we all can say that leadership only exists when people who can exit continue to follow even when they have the freedom not to. Any other thing we call force power. Growing up, every young child in my generation had the opportunity to watch the Captain Planet and the Planeteers, where saving the world was a thing to do. Selfish gains were named and shamed. Work and happiness, no blame games. And hard work was deemed worth. To see Kwame, the lead Planeteer, call the others to charge, let our powers combine. A collective democratic dispensation of leashing the captain to save the world once again. After which, he gave power back to the people. As you are charged to go discharge as intellects and heroes in this generation, remember that whether you lead in the ship or you lead the ship, true leadership comes from the people. For the greatest want of this world is the want of men who will not be bought or sold, men who in their innermost souls are true and honest, men who are not afraid to call sin by its right name, men whose conscience is as true to duty as the needle to the pole, men who will stand for the right even though the heavens may fall. Lead with a vision, have a relevant mission, secure, you decide, it's your life, make the choice. But remember that whether you fisticuff or possess a coruscating wit, whether you land yourself in a blue or a white collar job, remember to lead with love and perseverance. Exercise your power, share your power, and then return power when the time is due. As I end this speech letter, that would not be read on a lectern. All I can say is that go out there and continue to be great leaders, for the power is yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is possible, Kaybee. Thank you indeed. The power is yours. His Excellency, at this juncture, we come to our fourth and last honorary for today. And he is in the person of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zambia, Hakainde Hichilema.